Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. This one's to show you guys how to counter all these high-powered builds that you see in World Tour at the moment. So I like to say that there's like 2, maybe 3 different types of high-powered builds in the game. There's one where it's like super high power, but then in order to get high power, you have to sacrifice reflexes. Then the second build is high power, but then you sacrifice speed. And then there's like third one, which you don't really see too often. It's high power, but then you sacrifice speed and reflexes. So method 1 works really well against players that have low reflexes but high power. It's using control shots and putting it deep into the baseline. Ones that are like close to their feet, ones that they can't load up on, and when they return it, it's kind of moonball-y, and then you'll be able to dictate the point pretty easily. Method 2 is super effective against slow players that have high power. It's just using control shots but angling it so far out wide that they can't even get to it. If those don't work out, then you can always just vary it by like drop shotting. Hope you all enjoy, and hopefully this will help you all win some games against these high powered players. Oh yeah, and by the way, in these games I actually switched up my build a little bit. Pretty much reflexes went up from 75 to 88, and I dropped speed from 88 to 75. 97 power, 94 backhand, 90 forehand. Season ranking 715. Let's get it. So this guy is one of them ones where he has super high power, and in order to get super high power, he needs to sacrifice either speed or reflexes, and this one he did reflexes. So that means we can take advantage of that pretty easily. All we got to do is control shot it towards the baseline. And if you can do that, then your opponent's not going to have enough time to load up their power shots. And so it'll make it a lot easier for you to win the game. So, just see, if I hit it at the baseline, then the shots that he's returning back to me are just super weak. And you can tell that he's using power shots because his stamina is going down like super quickly. So against these type of people with high power and low reflexes, that's all you got to do. Aim for the baseline as much as you can. Takes some time to get used to, but once you get it, it's pretty effective. Like, see there, I hit it near like the service line, and so that's why he was able to power up and hit it cross court with that much pace. But if you hit it properly, like here, either they can't get to it, or they're going to hit it back to you like super slowly. So that was on my serve. Pretty easy. But then, okay, so not only is he a high power dude, but he's a wide server. Good to know, good to know. But see, I was able to like slice it super deep, and that's why his return back to me is like super duper weak. Main thing is just making sure that you get your timing right, pressing the button when you're pretty deep into the green, and then if you can do that consistently, you'll be in good shape. That was a bad return by me, and so that's why he was able to put a little bit more speed behind it, but my shot after was pretty good. There you go, deep slice. My last 2 shots, not great. There you go, deep. Not deep enough, there you go, that's deep. Now, like, he's not able to put his full power behind it, and so relatively easy. Bada bing, bada boom. 2-0, just like that. He thinks I'm him. Thinks I'm a wide server just like him. No way, bro. He's not going to be ready when the new patch comes out. That's for sure. Just deep into the baseline. I like barely have to use power shots. It's just control shots all the way towards the back, and you'll be good. That should be the set. Easy, easy.
First set. 3 love. A body leads 1 set to love. Second set.
Yeah, and just like
Game,
that, he left.
Set and match. A body.
But this guy has a low speed and low reflexes and low power, so and high power. So it's a little bit different of a build, but some of the things that you can do to sort of increase your chances of winning is slightly different. So you can do pretty much what you do against the first type of build, like the high power, low reflexes, but then here you can just add something else to it. So I'm just going to start off with doing what we did last game, just aiming for the baseline. If you can do that, then they're not going to be able to get you back with any power shots. So let's try and do that. I can get my timing right. Here we go. Alright, yeah. I'm pretty much dictating the point right now. He's not able to hit it with much speed, and I win the point. Even with bad timing, or like good timing, but not perfect timing. That one was good though. Winner, winner. Off of his a slower turn. Alright, and now, thing that you can implement for these guys with a low speed, you just gotta hit it. Control shots, super angled shots. Shots that they just will not be able to get to. If you have high speed and high power, you can still return these, even though they may not be good returns, but when you have low speed, you're just not even gonna be able to get to them. Just like that. And do it again. They just can't even get to it. And he leaves. Wow. Wow. Alright. This guy is another power metal player. 98 power, 82 speed, and pretty low reflexes. 57.
And the crowd is ready to enjoy
so
action on the,
we can take advantage of that.
Play.
Even though he has pretty decently high speed, his stamina is low. So if we use the second method and continue hitting like angle shots, drop shots, all that, he'll get tired pretty easily. So I think this should be a pretty good tutorial, because these are exactly the type of players that you'll meet in the World Tour. Let's try the first one. First method, just hitting it deep. Let's see. Is he trying to go for power? Yeah, he's still trying to go for power. And his stamina's going down super quick as a result. He's going to be more likely to hit unforced errors. The stamina bar is already at half, while mine's at like maybe 70%. And this is only the second point of the game, so not a good look for him. Let's see if he stamina bar just ran out fully. I lost the point, but in the long run, this will be good for sure. You can see his stamina bar versus mine. Big difference already. We won that 1 point, but I win the rest. But even though I may not win off of angle shots, just gotta get him tired enough to where should be good. Where even if I don't win it, I'll be able to win it later on. So not about how you start. Not about winning the battle. It's about winning the war.
15 all.
Oh, he upgraded serve a little bit. 10 points. I think you need to do that in order to get power. or certain types of power builds. I may be mistaken, but let's try to drop shot him. Let's see. The stamina bar went down quite a bit.
15,
Yeah.
40.
Although the second method may not directly get you winners, it'll definitely help out. He's just gonna be too tired in the second set.
Leads 2 games
Do
to
anything.
love.
Yep. Didn't get there.
15 love.
Go deep. That way he can't hit a fast shot back at you. And then try to angle it as much as you can. Obviously this is like easier said than done, but once you get enough practice in, should be a great way to counter all these power players. At least for a week until the next update comes out, but
30, 15.
better late than never. That was a bad drop shot by me.
30 all.
I was able to get to it. Ooh. See, like my shot landed near the service line, and so he was just able to load up and get the winner. I gotta make sure I don't do that too often. See, he's trying to power shot back at me, but his stamina's going down so quickly as a result. He's just not gonna be able to keep up if I can just stay in the rally. Wait, this was a deuce game on my serve? I wasn't even paying attention.
Advantage, a body.
Super angled. And easy winner. Even with
Game
not perfect
first
timing.
set, a body.
3-0.
A body leads
First
1
set.
set to love. Second set.
Even with slices. If you just hit it deep, it'll also make it so that he's most likely not going to be able to win the point. Look at his stamina. After like what, five shots, he's already about to run out. While I'm just hitting slices deep at him. This is pretty much like the Djokovic style of play. You just stay in the rally as much as you can and wait for them to make the error.
Love, 30.
Against these guys, you just have to stay in the rally as much as you can. Don't try to force anything. And eventually,
40.
they'll either get too tired or they're gonna make a mistake. What?
15, 40.
I pressed the button, but it just didn't register or something. Okay. See, these are landing near the service line, but they're super far out wide, where it's just gonna be difficult for him no
Game,
matter what.
A body leads 1 game to love. Second set.
Easy break. If you're feeling real risky, you can also try implementing some serve and volleys, which would also, if you can do it correctly, would definitely lower their chance of being able to load up power shots on you. So, let's try it right here. Oh, he had a good return.
15 all.
Let's try it here again. He's slicing it back, and so a little bit tougher to do serving volleys.
30-15.
But if you flat shot it back at me, then that's when, if I had perfect timing, that would have been a winner.
30 all.
Oh man. And maybe I shouldn't do this.
40.
That's why I said if you're feeling real risky, you do it. And that's what happens.
Game.
I felt a little too risky,
One
and he got the
game
break.
all.
Tough. It's okay. That means we get more of his serve. Good practice.
Love 15.
Stamina bar is showing that he has max, but look how quickly it runs out. Now, pretty much any decently good shot and he's not going to be able to return it. Like that.
Love 30.
Now he's starting this point at like 65-70%. Look at that.
Left. Second service.
One serve and it goes down all the way. Like 50.
15-30.
Ooh, good shot.
30 all.
I'm confident I'll be able to break him though, just because he's so tired.
40-30.
Oh, never mind.
Game. Bell. Bell leads 2 games to 1.
He faked me out with the 1-2 combo. It's okay.
15 love.
More time to show how these methods work. Hitting it
30
deep and
love.
hitting it wide. And if hitting it wide doesn't work, then just drop shotting him. Just hitting it as far away from him as possible. When you're hitting it wide.
30.
If you're hitting it deep in the baseline, you could pretty much hit it wherever. Because they're still trying to go for power shots. They're just going to get drained super quickly. So you'll win the point.
40-15. Game. A body. 2 games all.
Easy hold. Let's break him here and then finish it off on our serve. That was a deep shot, so he couldn't hit it that powerfully. Oh yeah, he's super tired. Ooh, that was like pretty close to him, and he couldn't get to it. Against these types of players, don't be afraid to go like the distance. Go to 3 sets. Because they're always, like, their best chance is most likely going to be that first set. And then afterwards, it's like, you just don't have enough energy to do anything. I don't think I've hit a single power shot this game. So, this goes to show.
Love 40.
Trying to prove a point that this is a pretty good way to counter these types of players. Of course, there's always going to be like those once a blue moon
15.
players where no matter what you do, you're not going to be able to beat them. But against the vast majority of these power players, they pick the build because, I mean, it's just an easy way to win. And they probably have no actual like ability to do anything else besides power shots. So once you
A body.
hit him back with a different type of shot, then they're not gonna be able to do anything. They're used to returning power shots, but once you actually do control shots, they're not used to it.
15.
They're not able to generate their own speed in rallies, and so they get panic, and then you get the easy
15
win.
all.
I'm determined to get at least one serve and volley. I must. There you go. Nope. It's gonna happen.
30.
Right here. What? I need to see a replay. Okay. You know what? I'll take it.
30 all.
Even though I didn't win off the serve and volley, I won the point. I say as I go for another one. You know what? Let's do a little comparison. I'm gonna hit it deep and see how he makes an error.
40, 30.
I'm gonna try to do a point where I hit both the service line and the baseline and see if we can see the difference. So this should be just a service line shot, and he's able to power it. That, but if I hit it deep, then it's slow and it hits my service line. So service line, you can hit it pretty deep, but if I hit his his baseline, then he hits the net.
Game, set, and match.
Nice, nice,
Body,
nice.
2
3-0,
sets to love.
4-2.
3 love.
Hopefully
4-2.
that helped out a little bit. If not, oops.